All right, are we back, guys? What do you mean it doesn't match? Are we there? Maybe? Alright. Pull this open. Restore. Put it in here. Home. Playlist. 5. It's a new video? Oh, good lord. Alright. My channel. 5. No. Dang it. Come here. Alright, we're back. Alright. Nope. Come here. Alright. There we go. Alright, is that better? Oh, good lord. Oh, man. They sent me back in time. We get to start all over again. Yeah, I had a surge go through the house and knocked everything down, and now it put it somewhere else. It didn't pick back up where it was supposed to be. Yeah. It happens. It's something I'll have to get used to. It's not like Twitch. Like at Twitch, you'll pick it back up. It couldn't find the older one for some reason, and I'm just like, well, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Now, ooh, I wonder. Hang on a second. Yo, does it give me a different dock? Yeah, where is that at? All right, no. No. Well, yeah. All right, whatever. We'll get through it. There we go. That's right. We can start plowing all over again. All right. Before I was rudely interrupted, what was I jibber jabbering about? It's hard to remember. If you end a stream and start a new one, you have to start a new vid stream. Oh yeah. Well, I learned the hard way. Oh, I get early access tomorrow. I talked to Kermit. I am for sure getting early access. I should have the DLC 10 o'clock my time. So I'm happy about that. There may be something broken in the DLC when I get my hands on it. They may have fixed it by now. We'll have to see. This will be interesting. But I am looking forward to getting my hands on it and giving it a go. The new DLC for Farm Sim. It's a productions pack. Yeah, I don't know if you knew or not, but I get early access Diamondback for some of the stuff for Giants to show off to the community and stuff like that. So I'll be showing that off tomorrow on Twitch. Membership has its privileges. Let's just say being part of the partner program gives you certain some privileges that I've earned along the way, and yeah, this is one of those things. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, good Lord, no, we can't have that. My lights are all kerfuddled back there. Yo, get back in sync, yo. That drives me nuts. You enjoyed the premium DLC? Oh, the premium one is the one with the root crops, right? So my understanding is that there are going to be storages in this DLC that'll help you with the root crops. So that's it. That's an additional bonus instead of having to stack them on the ground. Hang on. Oh, good Lord. Yo, wait a minute. Oh no. The contract went away. Hang on a second. Now I gotta find it. All right, we'll take 13 and 25. All right, there we go. All right, now we're back. I'm like, yo, you want to try this map? Choices. This map right here, unless you're playing with small equipment, and when I mean small, I mean like SM all equipment, this map may not be enjoyable. This map is tiny, right? Like, just to give you an idea, this field right here is probably, this is one of the bigger fields. You know, this field I'm on right now would be considered a medium-sized field on this map. Now, Cromwell, if you're going to tell me that you're going to buy all the lands and combine all the fields together, yeah, we need to talk for a second, right? Why? Don't tell me because you can. All right, let me pull one thing up because I'm missing. Why doesn't it give me a preview out of YouTube? That's the thing that throws me off. I'll figure that out later. You'll do in-game mod and cut out and shoot. Oh, okay. Like I said, I mean, you can. Combine them all would ruin the map for you. Yeah, I agree, it would. Now I have I've got a friend that's working on a map for me. We talked at Twitch, not TwitchCon, but we talked at PAX about a map idea, and there's no hills on this map. It's flat, Cromwell. Hey, Joe Anders, how we doing today, sir? All right, guys. Hey, if you could do me a favor, if you're enjoying the content, hit the thumbs up button. Right? it's a new stream. It's going well, sir. How are you doing, man? And Cromwell, can you do me a favor? Can you post the in the Hayloft? Can you post a link to this? Since the oh no, get up. All right, it's like a Timex watch. It takes a licking, it keeps on ticking. Please and thank you, sir. You have to dig a pit to mine in it. Ah. How we doing today, Joe? And where are we? Are you trucking or are you home? Fresh cup of coffee makes everything better. Just cooking up some food. Well, as you can see, on Tuesdays and Thursdays during this time, I will be streaming, live streaming on YouTube. We're going to be playing with jab style equipment. So just to give you an idea, it's this and that and that and this and this and that is I went with my oldest, smallest stuff and figured that we just have a blast doing jab stuff on a small, teeny tiny map. Now I know there are some guys that recently started doing some old iron stuff also. And I just giggle when I look at, I'm just like, oh, that's cute that you think that's old. That's just iron. So what's for dinner tonight? I have to wait until I'm done streaming to eat dinner tonight. All right, let's go around. Hey, Joe Anders, are you excited about the DLC that's coming out tomorrow? Or, well, let me rephrase that. It comes out on Tuesday. I get it tomorrow. I do love this plow. It is old and janky, but it works. All right, let's get this going around. Oh, is the sound all right? Since I've restarted, is the sound good? Is it still the same as before? I need to double check on that, and then we'll get things going. It's still good? Ah, good. Now, I have been to the Big Island once. I remember going to Kona, right? Is Kona the one that has the black sand beaches? I want to think that's, I want to say that's Kona. but I remember when we were there, I remember eating at a restaurant and they had water lines painted on the front of the restaurant. Evidently it had been flooded at one time or another, and they were showing where the watermark had come up to, which I thought, I mean, you know, my 7-year-old self thought that was cool. But it's kind of like you can go in Louisiana, you can see places where they have the waterline marks of Katrina. That's the east side. Would that be like Hilo or Eva? Is Eva over there too? I just remember going to a black scene, like the whole beach was black sand. It was like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Eva is beach. That's on the east side. Yeah, Eva is over on Oahu. So it's got, all right. All right, let's dial it in. So are you gonna give YouTube a go, surfing? So I was telling you the other day when we were talking about this that I would think of some other things that would be pluses and minuses. No ads, right? No ads is a plus for the viewers. And the other thing that was brought to my attention is that the visual quality is superior too, right? That YouTube's live streaming is better for the viewer. So there's a couple of things to add to the list of pros and cons. Try streaming on YouTube, and maybe in the future you'll do vids. Why not? Expand. Try something new, right? That's how we grow. We try new things, and then we go from there. All right, hang on a second. Let me check something out really quick. There we go. Hit this. All right. Hit this. Hit copy the link. Hang on a second. I gotta make an announcement. Sorry, guys. Because it gives a different link so people can find it. All right, there we go. Now you have my undivided attention, and thank you for that, Cromwell. I appreciate that. Now, one of the downsides is if your live stream gets disrupted for some reason or another, it starts another one, and it's just a then they have to look somewhere else to find you if you post a link for it. Once or twice a week, stream on YouTube. Now, here's the one thing I will say, surfing. My understanding is that live streams on YouTube don't have to be as long as they are on Twitch, which, you know, I think a couple hours is I've been told was for farm sim is more than enough. The delay, yeah. Now the delay is a thing, right? That is another thing that I agree with you. It takes a little while to get used to the delay. I'm used to, you know, instant answers, but I think as long as I can keep track of that I don't skip over chat, I think I'll be okay. I'm not exactly. I wonder how much of the delay is. I wonder if the delay is more than, you know, is it like 30 seconds? 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Because I think my Twitch is set up for like instant, right? I'm not worried about people stream sniping me. What are they gonna do? Plow the field before I do it? Let me do something real. I gotta make fun of someone. Text back in.
What do you want to say?
Bro, where are you at?
Done.
He was just like, text me and make sure that I know that you're live. I'll come hang out with you. Uh-huh. I bet he's playing Albion right now. We can test it. Say one. Oh, okay. So, all right. One. All right. So that's like 2 seconds. That's like 2 or 3 seconds. That's not bad. That was, oh, that was the one when I read. All right, hang on a second. All right, let's do it again. One. All right, 4 seconds. It pulled down to about 4 seconds. Y'all were tricking me. All right, does anybody remember how much a piece of land costs? I want to say we need like 20 grand to buy our own piece of land. I did find a map for the for my next YouTube series. I'm gonna go with new lands. I've got an idea. Now the question is, can I pull it off? I've got an idea. Can I make it work? But I plan on making the life of Jab series. I started off in Twitch with the Life of Jab series, and it'll kind of be. It's not going to be exact as what the one in Twitch was, but I've got some ideas, so we'll see if I can pull it off. Can I take what's in Mees? What's up, bro? How are you doing, sir? How's the family? Hey, tell your daughter I'm talking about po' boys again. When did I start here? As far as live streaming, this week. I've been making videos off and on for, yeah, I know you can't tell her about po' boys. She'll be like, when? Where? Daddy, when we gonna get it? Right? I know. But yeah, I'll be live streaming on YouTube 2 nights a week, 8 o'clock till. Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. I did not know. And making videos, and I'm still over on Twitch on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You're not? Well, all right. Well then, hey, better for you then. Now you still are you still down in the same area? Less stress? Now, are you playing out of war too? Are you playing out of war with Reaper? Reaper's all on the out of war kick now. He's like, in fact, he took Farm Sim off his computer. Believe it or not. Ah, cool. All right, guys, don't forget to tickle the thumbs up buttons. They help somehow. I don't know how they help. You only play 10 minutes of the game? I think it's going to be a good game. I'm dying to see what the when they get multiplayer and they update it up to Unreal 5, right? When it gets pretty. So I'm super stoked about that. In fact, my friend Blocky, he's a Twitch streamer over in the Netherlands. We've already agreed that we would do multiplayer together when it drops. So the Dutch people will be very happy about that. See, it's like knowing everybody. Now, the only thing is, I don't have anything that tells me how many people are in chat, right? It didn't give me a preview on the. All right, is there a way, maybe, hang on a second. Is there a way that I can go into, maybe here, wait a minute. View my channel. All right. Can I do this? View my channel. All right. No. Hang on a second. This is not good. I don't want to hear myself. So that's, I'll have to figure out a different way of figuring that out. Like, I've got to overlay an OBS that tells me like how many people are there and all that other stuff, but I don't have one for YouTube. I'm gonna have to figure this out. So, I mean, whatever, we'll figure it out. 9? Hey, 9's winning. I was only hoping for 5s. Y'all are crushing it. You guys are amazing. Thank you. All right, let's talk about this for a second, right? Because I was talking with another friend of mine earlier today about stuff. Am I the only person in the world, because I'm an optimist, that I like to set goals that are, I won't say easy to achieve, but like I set the bar low. And then when I achieve that, then I raise it. And then, and you know, for me, it's like setting the bar and then achieving a goal. You feel good and you feel, you know, like you're on fire for what you're doing and you want to do more of it, instead of setting the bar so high that you feel deflated even though you shouldn't be. Maybe I'm not explaining this properly. I'll give an example, right? When I first started streaming on Twitch, right? For me, you know, if I could get 5 people in the channel, that was winning, and I was bouncing off the walls, just like I'm bouncing off the walls now, right? I'm super happy that, you know, people are hanging out with me and taking time out of their day to watch what I'm doing, listen to what comes out of my pie hole, and have a conversation. And it makes me want to do it again. But I'm also the type of person that's like, all right, I set the goal for 5, just because I do 2 streams in a row. I won't raise that number of expectation until I get 4 streams in, and then I'll be like, okay, let's raise it to, you know, this. whatever this is. But it's like a little bit. Dale! Hang on a second. All right, guys, hang on a second. Wait. Yo. All right. Oh, good Lord. Why? Wait. I can't. My lights are all wonky again. Come on now. All right, there we go. All right. I got to say something about Dale, right? Dale is a super cool dude that I met at PAX. And I want to show you guys what he gave me, right? Farming Simulator Giant Software, PAX East 2004. And then on the back, it says, a wicked good time, right? It made it home, Dale. And I have a spot for it on my shelf right up here, right? I had an amazing conversation with Dale. We got to talk about life and things. And man, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come hang out with me, bro. I hope everything is great in your world. And I can't wait to see you again. So, yeah. All right. Yes, when you set small goals in life, it's less stressful and it doesn't disappoint you. I mean, yo, right? Who needs disappointment in life, right? Especially when you're streaming, right? That's the last thing you need. Last thing you need is stress in your life. We're trying to get away from... I stream to get away from life and stress, right? This is my therapy. This is, you know, this is, what is it? My woosah? So, oh, wait a minute, Dale. You remember I was telling you how I don't play race season starts Sunday? Woo! Come on! All right. So these are the type of stuff that on this playthrough I playing with Dale. So we've got this. I've got that. That's a mower. That's a wagon. I've got a Ferguson, not a Massey Ferguson, a Ferguson. We've got a John Deere A, and then I've got a Massey Ferguson skip steer. And we will be getting one of these in the near, nope, not that one. We're gonna be getting a Lance in the near future. I think I want to get, where is the Bulldog? Is it this one? Yeah. I think I will be getting this in the near future too. Now, are you spotting still, Dale? Race starts for us on Saturday. Oh yeah, this is what I'm known for, playing with old stuff. Not this old. I mean, I have played with this old before. This map is appropriate for it, and you know, I'm just like, you know what, 45 and below horsepower is the goal. That's the goal. Now I'm gonna have to do some XML editing on some stuff to make it all work. But yeah, we can get it done. That's not a problem. All right. Spotting late model and pro truck up here all summer. Well, that's your time of year, right? That's your peanut butter and jelly, right? To get away from the world is hanging out at the track, is my understanding. And Diamondback is also. Gallo, what's up, brother? How we doing today, sir? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. How is Texas treating you? All right, did we get enough? It is completed. All right, we gotta go over to 25. Where's 25, yo? Ah, across the street. All right. Now, I will tell you something that's funny. What is hilarious is I'm so used to having to do shout outs that I don't have shout outs to do. I'm not even sure if YouTube you give shout outs, right? I'm gonna have to learn this etiquette. I'm not sure how it works. My day's fantastic. I got a lot of work done. Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. In between streaming, doing YouTube extra streams, trying to get 2 weeks worth of work at my real job done in a week, help my friend move. Yeah, I've had my hands full, but we're getting there. Your father-in-law races 4-cylinder or Dodge Neon? Ooh. That sounds like fun. So not too far from this, we've got a dirt track. It's called Dixie Speedway. And they have all kinds of weird events over there, like 2-man driving team where the driver's blind or, is blindfolded and the other one has to give him directions. That kind of racing. They have regular racing, but they also have, you do pavement. My grandfather used to take us to the, when I was younger, I really didn't get into racing. I didn't get into racing till I was older. My grandfather, tried taking us to, the dirt tracks in Arizona and California to watch it, but I just wasn't into it then. Now I can sit and watch watch a race. I prefer road racing because I like it when you have to use all the gears and turn the wheel left and right, but I can be down with oval track racing. Well, I could check something off my box. I could check off my box that Dale came in, hung out with me in my live stream. It means a lot to me. It really does, dude. More than I could probably express. For a couple of reasons. I feel like this is just me, but I feel like the conversation that we had was impactful and meaningful, and it meant something to me. The stuff that we shared. Stafford Motor Speedway is your second home. Home away from home. Now my wife, she grew up on I guess you would say cement racing. Down in Florida, they would go down there and well, hang on a second. Oh yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Hang on a second. I want to see this. Oh, look at that. All right, guys, that's in the Discord. Ooh. Hang on a second. Does it still work? Nope. I'll have to fix that. All right. My bot doesn't know where the Discord is. We'll have to fix that. I have to do a second bot for. Oh, I bet I have to. All right, is it as simple as I have to give Nightbot a wrench? Is that how it works? I have to give Nightbot a wrench and then it will do it. I bet that's how it works. All right. Yes, please. You would love to have your Discord server. Hey, surfing. Well, hang on. Surfing. Can you see if you can put a link? Will it let you post a link? See if you all can post a link. I don't even know if it'll let you. I'm learning about all this. Don't know if you trust Nightbot with a weapon. Well, I gave Nightbot a sword in Twitch. Oh, and it was funny when I first set up Nightbot. Oh yeah, she was strict, right? Man, because I was so worried about everything because I didn't have moderators. So I was like saying no to everything. And oh, she was timing out people left and right. And then I had to, we had to reel her back in. I don't see a link, Diamondback. All right, hang on a second. Let me do this. Well, see, here's the thing that's weird, right? It's not giving me the thing I had last time. It gave me like a separate box with chat that I could like, hang on a second. Will you let me do it here? No, it only lets me report and block. And I don't have the other chat up. That it would, is it there? Oh, hang on a second. All right, let me do that. And, all right, see if you can put the link in there now, surfing. Oh, no, come back. I want to see that. Let's see if that works. There we go. There's the link, Dale. And for anybody else that wants to join the Discord, there's the link. Look at that, surfing. You're my second moderator. You're moving up in the world, sir. And what is going on with my lights back there? They have a mind of their own. Hang on a second. I can't. Where is? I'm losing it, chat. I am. Hang on. Yo. I'm losing my mind over here because they're supposed to be synced and they're not, and I look up and my OCD kicks in and I get angry and I mean it's just like come on now. I mean all right. Is anybody else here OCD? Let's talk about this for a minute. If you're OCD, put 1 in chat, right? If you're not, put 2 in chat. if you're like me, that you're so OCD, it has to be in alphabetical order, and your CDO, put 3 in chat, right? Some of us are more than others. Some days I'm OCD and some days I'm CDO, right? It just depends on the day of the week and the mood, right? Oh, and you know what's even worse? So, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have a speech impediment, right? And I've had this speech impediment my entire life. It's part of my Asperger's. And when I get really frustrated, I start stuttering, right? And because I stutter, I get angry and it makes me stutter more. And it's like this downward spiral that just, you know, there's no recovering from. Now, of course, my children think it's hilarious that I start stuttering, until a certain point that the stuttering gets so bad, they're like this, poof, they disappear because they know I'm about to blow my top, right? It's all fun and games until dad gets until the, you know, until I lose it. All right, see, I can't sing the words, but I know the melodies. I'm very OCD about certain things. When you come to my house, you may think that I'm OCD, but everything is. Oh yeah, everything's got a place. And I know exactly where it is. From Icebreaker last week. Ah. Oh yeah. Hey Dale, you know who was in here the other night? The other night, Iceberg was in here. Very ADHD. I am very ADHD too, which is, well, I mean, you already know this. You spent time with me. And the funny thing is that my ADHD, my hyperactivity, goes through the roof when I'm drinking. I start bouncing off the wall. You saw me at Putt Shack, right? There's no secrets there. Used to think about going around the table, side of the table the same way. I couldn't go around the other side. Holy cow. I'm OCD with projects, not much with cleanliness and organization. Fair enough. Oh yeah, Putt Shack was a blast. What tasks do you have tonight? Well, we're gonna finish up this second plowing contract, and then we'll collect the money, and we'll look at prices of land and see where we go to next. I don't know, man. I'm diving. I'm just playing, dude. I didn't have a plan. My plan was to do some contracts and see how much money we had to go from there. I'm just driving the bus. I'm not making the decisions. That's what you guys are here for. Help me out. Make suggestions. Well, hang on a second. All right. I think we looked at this piece of land right here last time. Was it this one? It's 15 grand. We may take a loan. Yo, what's up, Buckets? How we doing tonight? Oh, that can't be right. Hang on a second. There's really 15 of you guys in here? I don't know how to act to that. That's amazing. Y'all are blowing my mind. No, you're just excited, dude. I know it. Night Flame. Shori? Did I say that right? How we doing? What part of the world are you from? It's small, and I can't figure out if that's kanji or Korean. Help me out. When you were a teenager, you had it in your head, I couldn't use the bathroom on the same floor, so I had to go upstairs. What? Cromwell, let me get this right. You couldn't go potty on the same floor. You had to go either up or down? Oh, no, 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 no. The TMR is that's Twitch. That's Twitch. Diamondback, we're getting them confused now. This is a much smaller map than that one. Luckily, I didn't partake of the brown water again at Maxie's. Shuri. Oh, Japanese. Japanese is my beef. Oh, your YouTuber name. Well, hey. Hang on. So, is it Ohio? I believe that's proper. And welcome aboard. I have over in Twitch, I have a monster. Yeah, monsters on the other hand are fire. Monsters are great. Over in Twitch, I have a member of my community that's from Japan, and her name is Lika. Now I'm not sure if it's morning time over there or not, but wrong series. Yeah, there you go. You got 3 different ones going in your head. It's confusing. It's okay, man. Diamondback, we'll get you going. We'll get you going, man. It's all good. My favorite. Let me tell you, Dale, those monsters came in handy that day, right? All right, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a convention, but conventions will drain the energy out of you because you're being overstimulated and you don't realize you're being overstimulated, and you get to a certain point, you just hit the wall and your body's just like, ah. The monster came in great for that. You're slowly getting into VTubing, and you're getting there. Hey, man. Well, we were talking about this earlier today, right? My philosophy, and this is my philosophy, is setting attainable goals that are conservative, and then when you hit those goals you can celebrate, right? Because we will beat ourselves up for losses. We need to celebrate our victories. All wins are a victory, right? So we should celebrate when we're successful, because we're going to punish ourselves when we're not. And so why not make the goals not simple, but achievable, because then you build up your confidence in your psyche in a way that you can say, all right, for me, right, here's what I hope for, right? This many people. If I could get this many people in chat, I consider that a win, because not a whole lot of people know me in YouTube. After about 4 streams, then I'll raise it to maybe 8 or or find a number that we can raise it to that we can stretch our legs a little bit and try to obtain to. But right now, I'm bouncing off the walls because, I mean, this is cool. And it's a different vibe. It's a different thing. The one thing I'm happy about is there's no ads to interrupt my mojo, and I can just go with the roll. I don't have to worry about being rated and stopping what my conversation, you know, it's like I could just go. There's nothing stopping me but myself and chat, right? Unless chat throws something out there. And I find that very invigorating. Set the goals that you want and then go higher and more challenging. Absolutely. It's this. You're building a house, right? You don't want to build a house on sand, right? You want a stable base to build off of. If not, the first time something happens, everything falls apart. Aim low, you will always overachieve. Have zero expectations and surpass them. Well, you have to have expectations, Dale, right? Because it's simply this. If you don't have a target, right? If you don't have a target, you can't hit it. You do have to have something to aim at. You've been doing Twitch for 3 weeks. You got 22 followers, average 1 to 2 views, and you love it. You can't seem to figure out how to go live on your PlayStation 5 yet. Going live on YouTube is a challenge, Diamond. I'm still trying to figure this one out. You went to GriffCon once, 40 hours nonstop tabletop. Where was that at, Cromwell? Where was that at? Because I've been to several tabletop miniature conventions, and don't know. I kind of like the idea of a sandcastle house. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, baby steps and add up to, and they can add up to big steps. Yeah, right. You crawl before you run. You walk before you walk before you run. You crawl before you walk. You learn how to get up before you can crawl. I mean, you know, whatever it takes. It keeps telling you have to verify your account. When you click on it, it's been verified. Diamondback. Look it up on a YouTube video. Look it up. You can find a YouTube video for anything. Look it up on a YouTube video. I guarantee you that someone's got a video up there that walks you through it. Is it Ontario in the 90s? So over in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, they have a huge tabletop miniatures game and a lot of U.S. national tournaments there. I played in the Flames of War tournament there a decade ago. More than a decade ago. It might be 2 decades ago now. And that was fun. That's why I learned what Yingling was. I didn't, because in Georgia we didn't have Yingling. And I went up there and I was playing I think it was like the 3rd or the 4th round, and this guy, he had a cooler with him and he's drinking beer, and he looked at me and he goes, "Bro, you want a beer?" I'm like, "We allowed to drink here?" He goes, "I've been doing it." He goes, "You want one?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And he gives it to me. I'm like, you know, I'm like, "How do you say this?" And he goes, "Oh, it's Yingling." And I was like, and I go, "Oh, okay." So I ended up trying it. It was really good. It was like a month later before I could get it in my pizzeria. I'm sorry, but just saying, I reached 55 followers on Twitch now. Oh, no. You're perfectly fine, right? I asked you, right? I asked you, so you're not advertising it. You know, you got into 55 followers on Twitch so far. You're going higher, but I know I have a lot to do planning ahead for my future. Hey, congratulations on your 55, right? congratulations. You keep doing you, right? You'll get there. Here's the biggest thing. I tell people all the time, when you are making content, right? You have to know why you're doing it. You have to be able to answer the question why, and then every decision that you make should go with why. If it doesn't, then you need to reevaluate why you're doing it. You know, whatever the reason is, and be brutally honest with yourself. Because the more the more that you understand why you're doing it, then you'll understand the decisions that you need to do to be successful. Right? So I'll give you an example. In Twitch, if you're doing it to make money, then you're gonna play sound effects and stuff like that for bits, and you're gonna give people reasons for, you know, giveaways and stuff like that, for subscriptions and stuff like that, and challenges and stuff like that. If you're doing it to build a community, those things don't matter. You play multiplayer and allow your community to play with you. If you're doing it for social interaction, then you do things, you come up with questions and stuff like that that people can talk about, that have commonality. You know, it depends on what you're trying to achieve, right? You know, and the other thing is you have to be authentic to yourself. If you're not authentic to yourself, chat can smell it, right? And when chat smells fake, they're like a $20 bill that you just broke. Poof, gone, right? It's always better to be the best version of you instead of a poor copy of someone else. So that's how I see things. And those are the mantras that I try to live by, right? Because I know some super cool guys, and, you know, have successful channels, and I know I can't do what they do. Only they do what they do, right? And let's be honest, right? I don't want to do, you know, I don't want to do mod reviews, right? I told DJ a long time ago, I was like, bro, don't worry. You won't see me doing mod reviews unless it's something super cool in my area, right? Other than that, yeah, that's not my peanut butter and jelly, and that's not what I'm about. This is what I'm about, playing old crazy tractors and just jibber jabbering about life. Nut meter issues and stuff like that. You know, and having fun about it. Sometimes we get serious about it, and then sometimes we just laugh and have a blast and reminisce. You know, it's just that simplistic. And it's funny, you know what it is? People tell you, oh, it can't be that simple. You know what I tell them? Why not? Why? Why can't it be that simple? Well, it's got to be more than that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be more than that. You just want it to be more than that. You know what? Hang on a second. I think I know what the problem is. I don't think they're set to the same time. Adjust. Dang it. No. No. Oh, they're linked. Alright, hang on a second. I'm sorry, but they're just, oh wait, there we go. Here. Yep. Slow them down. Speed them up. Oh, good lord. That was bad! Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I got a little strobe light going over there. I hope no one had a seizure watching that. What? What is a clear track? Dale, what is that? I don't know what that is. A clear track. All right, hang on a second. Dale, do you do iRacing? All right, let's collect money. There's cultivating, there's harvesting, there's more plowing. Let me come in here. Oh, there we go. Hey. All right. Dale's got more cars in here. Cool. All right. Now, let's come into here. I could do a harvesting contract. Hang on a second. Well, I don't have potato harvesters right now. No. No. I could... There's sorghum. There's sorghum. I mean, all right, hang on a second. I may regret this decision, but you know what? Here, let's take the sorghum ones. Is a small tractor on tank tracks from the early 1900s? Ooh. Now I used to have an old Massey that was on tracks. It was like silver colored. I had it at 19. I haven't seen it in 22 yet. But if you have the mod, send it to me. I will play with it, Dale. I'm not scared to play with old mods by any stretch of the imagination. All right, let's get the harvester out. Some of you guys have seen this harvester. Some of you guys haven't. You guys are in for a treat. If you haven't seen it. All right, we'll park this over here for right now. All right, let's come over here. All right, let's hook it up. All right, where are we going? All right, blink for me. All right, well, we'll do 9 first. At least they're all in one area of the map. That's helpful. All right, turn around. I love this thing. All right, let's not get hung up in the tree. All right, let's unfold it. Dale, you might have seen one of these as a kid. I love this thing. I wish we had more harvesters like this. Is there gonna be, hey Dara, is there gonna be a next game for farming for 25? From my understanding, 25, yeah. From my understanding, 25 is the next version of the game, Dara. I don't have anything to point to prove it other than my speculation. It's not like I got any special insight on that. I do believe that it will come out this year. I do believe that we'll probably get an announcement for it. Maybe it's hard to say, right? Kermit, who is the community coordinator for U.S. market and North America, So, uh, Lars, who's Kermit's boss, who's over all the community, he is the head community coordinator, is leaving Giants and going to work for another game company. Maybe we find something out next month. I'd like to hope that they make an announcement and say that, at least say, hey, the game's being developed and you can see some of it at FarmCon. What he wants to see in the next game? Yeah. If it was up to me, all right, so we got a DLC coming out the 30th of this month. I'd wait about a month after that DLC drops, and then I would make the announcement of what the next base game name is, right? We're speculating that it's 25. It could be called something else. But then, just tell us what it is, and then say, hey, we'll show game footage at FarmCon, right? If that's all they told us and nothing more, I would be happy, because FarmCon is in July, I think. So May, June, yeah. We've all speculated FarmCon based on the life cycle. It's up to Giant Software. It is, Dale. I look at it this way. I'd be willing to bet, yes, 25 is good. Well, the problem with the life cycle is that it used to be every 2 years. But when they did 19 became a 3-year cycle instead of 2, but they also blamed it on COVID. Well, 22 is going to end up being a 3-year cycle also. So does that mean that the new life cycle is 3 years? And that's our new norm. It's hard to say. It would be nice to get information. Faber, how we doing today, sir? How are we doing today, Faber? Hey, Faber, can you do me a favor? Send me a message in Discord to connect Nightbot, so I can get like my Discord links and stuff like that to work. I didn't realize that I needed to make Nightbot a wrench person. But I need someone to remind me that, so I have paper memory. I need a digital Post-it note. And we're rocking it tonight. Oh, come on, go. Quit getting stuck on the rocks. So here's something interesting. The root crops. There's this thing in the DLC that you run your root crops through, and it washes it, and it's supposed to separate the rocks away from it, and it washes the crops, and then the crops become worth more. Is my understanding in the DLC that how it's supposed to work. I wonder how many stones we get. Will it be enough to make lime? Or is it just going to be a little bit? You'd rather wait and be wowed by the new version to come out with little changes? I mean, I get where you're coming from, Cromwell, right? Here's what I'm going to say. I don't think the changes are little, right? I think that the changes are going to be like, I honestly believe they're going to redo the whole animal system, right? I honestly believe they're going to redo the whole animal system. If you guys remember when they did the spotlights, so they did the spotlight of all the streamers and stuff like that. My understanding is they took the list of, you know, when Kermit asked, you know, hey, well, if you could make a change, what change would... And from my understanding, this is what happened, right? They took the list and they went to the developers and said, this is what the people want. Let's see how much of this stuff that let's see how much of this stuff we can make happen. Right now, I don't know how much of that stuff they made happen, but I would, that's my understanding of the process. Based on conversations that I've had with a couple of with more than, well, I'll put it this way. It's a conversation I've had with more than 2 people in Giants. So that number could be 3, it could be 7. I guarantee it's more than 2. So it's got to be a minimum of 3. And this is the advantage of going to conventions and having conversations with peoples. I hope they don't repeat on 22 release a broken game. A lot of games have issues. Dale says, hey, look, GTA was out for 12 views. Oh, yeah. I mean, but here's the problem. Here's the thing with GTA, right? GTA wasn't being released on a number system like Farm Sim is. Farm Sim is more along the lines of like Madden, right? And your first-person shooters. That's how they built their franchise. GTA is more built on the franchises like Civilizations, right? Where, you know, you got... All right, hang on a second. Where am I going with this? Take it to the mill. All right. Yeah, where's the mill? That's not the mill. There's the mill. Of course! We're gonna drive all the way across town. But, as I was saying, right, there's some franchises that come out every year or every 2 years as their gaming rotation, and the clientele is accustomed to that. Then you got other games that come out, you know, when they come out. GTA is an example of a game that comes out when it comes out. Farm Sim is more of an episodic thing that, you know, that it comes out, you know, every 2 years. Now it's every 3 years. Now, it boils down to this. If the map makers and the modders understood what the development cycle is, then, you know, they're kind of in limbo right now, right? Should they make another map or not, right? For the last year, there's map makers sitting going, hey, should we make another map or not? Because of the fact that is, that, you know, because they don't want to put 6 months worth of work into it to find out that the game, by the time they release the map, that the game comes out in another 2 more months after that. I'll give you an example of that happening in 17. There was a map that Maverick made that was called Yoren's map. Phenomenal map. But you know what killed it? When the map got released, Farm Sim 19 came out the next month. And look, talking to y'all, I missed my turn. And because of that, a lot of people never played that map because of it. And by far, I think it was the best map that was ever made on 17. So, you know, that's kind of how I see it. I would love to see Giants be a little more transparent with things. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Testing. How does Giants test stuff, right? What's the process? I mean, what do you guys think the process is? You still have your FS17 mods? All right, let me cab in. Oh, good Lord, there we go. All right, it's gonna be a little squirrely for a second because the cache has to catch up because I updated my graphics card. Now here's a pro tip: when you update your graphics card in Farm Sim, when you first get onto the map, it's gonna be a little jumpy. It'll go away, and the first time you go into the cab, it's gonna be a little stuttery, but it has to create the cache, and then once it makes the cache, you'll be fine. Do I want another pro tip? Sure. Give me another pro tip. Oh, are you gonna say run around the map? Dale, I'm with you. I love this kind of stuff, man. Could you see let's be honest. You'll never see DJ riding in this bad boy. It'd be hilarious if we could get him in one. Yeah, yeah, you won't see, yeah. Oh. Oh, Faber, send me a DM reminding me to hook Nightbot up to my YouTube. That way I can get my, like that way I can get my Discord and all that other kind of information. Oh yeah, DJ, Clutch, Farmer Cop, they all told me the same thing. Don't worry, we're not stealing anything you do. Right? No way that's ever happening. My stuff's too old and too small for it. Clutch did do that one thing. So if you go into your My Documents and look under the shader cache file, a gem cache folder, and multiple files, yeah, you can delete that. Yeah, you could do that. That's a lot of stuff for me to say out loud, and I know how to do it. And then you'll gain better performance. Yeah. Surfing Cowboy is correct about that. You can do that. That's one of those things though, like I would have to show you guys how to do it instead of telling you how to do it. All right, get around the corner. I don't know, I might be able to get Farmer Cop to use this thing once. Only if we put a siren on it. So to give you guys an idea the size of the map, we're practically driving from one end to the other right now at 15 miles an hour. It is a T19 map. After all your stress relievers. Well, I mean, I would, if I had to sing in, Nanu Nanu. Hey, CS Benji, how we doing today, man? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, if I had one of these things in real life, you would catch me going around the neighborhood in it. I may even drive down to the convenience store that's right outside the neighborhood. Ah, what part of the world are you from, Benji? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and the communities worldwide. We got peeps everywhere. Also, guys, do me a favor. Let's get a UN roll call going. If you're not from the U.S., put what country you're watching from or what state you're watching from. Just so I get an idea of what's in chat, who's hanging out. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I know we got a couple people from Hawaii. We got Netherlands. CS? Wait. Benji. How far away from Augusta are you? I used to live in Augusta. $30 west of 30. Oh wait, hang on a second. 30 minutes west of Augusta. You're in Thompson? It's a small world. All right. There we go. All right, looks like we got 3 round trips to make here. Close. Ah, born and raised in Michigan. You used to live in North Augusta? Hey, David. Parents still live close to there? All right, hey, David, you ever been to the Aiken, over to Aiken, to the soccer fields over there? I used to run amok over there. There are legends of Jab causing all kinds of issues of on the Aiken soccer pitches and over at North Augusta College before it became North Augusta or Augusta College before it became Augusta University. Not a problem, Dale. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Man, I really appreciate it, man. And hey, remember, the immortal words of Ricky Bobby: if you ain't first, you're last. I hope you have a fantastic week, man. Oh, Gallivant. All right, cool, man. You worked at Palmetto Ambulance Service there out of Aiken. Ah. Now it's been some years since I've been in Augusta. I'm sure. Well, in fact, I know it's changed because my high school actually, when I went to high school, we had to share. We shared a stadium with another school. Now the school has its own stadium, which blew my mind. All right, we got one field. This was the big. No. You. It's right there. Oh, does it have to be on? All right, hang on. All right. It's easier to move the little one than the big one. Faber, when do you sleep, man? It's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. Are you normally up this late? It's almost 4. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 6 hours. My bad. He's like, yes, and I'm about to go to bed. All right. We'll do this. Now, what part of the Netherlands are you in, Faber? Are you over by Amsterdam, or so like I was talking to Dave from G Portal who lives in the Netherlands, and he was telling me that that he is close to where they're having FarmCon at. He said it was only like an hour drive or something. He's like near the German border. No, don't. Well, you hit me. Oh, good Lord. Now we're going to have issues. Come on. Ah. Hang on a second. We're going to have to, no one saw anything. You're north near. Well, go. Dummy? No. We're not getting trapped again. Only once. Only once, please. All right, set the cruise control at. Chat, I have bad news. I'm almost out of coffee. Now I'm officially out of coffee. That sucks. But yeah, we'll manage somehow or another. So you're near. How many E's is that together? All right, how do I say double E? Heerven, here. Is it Hever Bean? Oh no. Well, we go for. Hey, thanks, Benji. I look at it this way. I can make it. My goal is to go 2 hours. We'll go 2 hours. We'll make it. I'll just have to grumble about it a little. It'll be fine. Now I will let you guys know. Next Thursday, I won't be here. My youngest is graduating college, and I will be at the University of Georgia watching him walk, so y'all have to understand. But we'll move that Thursday. We'll probably move that Thursday stream to like a Saturday or something to make up for it. Sometimes life gets in the way. Oh yeah, he is he's graduating, and he is planning on attending Northwestern University to work on his master's in he plays the flute. So Northwestern is one of the most prestigious schools in the United States for music. And yeah, he's on scholarship and all that other good stuff. So life does happen. It does. Life does happen. But we'll try to make the most out of it. All right, we'll unload this, and because I didn't pay attention to if it was enough to complete the contract or not, because I was jibber jabbering and I wasn't thinking. I'm not sure if they all have to go to the same place. I should have looked. You play flute in your younger years? Yeah, he plays flute, and of course, you know, anybody who plays flute also plays piccolo at that level. I think that eventually he wants to maybe do orchestra work or stuff like that, but not exactly sure. Is it close enough? Yo. There we go. Let me check. To the mill. Hey, they're all going to the mill. Good. All right, let's fold this up, and then we'll get it across the street. The other two fields won't take us near as long. It's so nice when everybody knows each other. All right. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. This is the turn we're looking for. And yep. This won't take long at all. Now, Faber, are you normally up late? Is this part of your normal routine? Just asking for a friend, right? Oh, this is normal? Okay, cool. Well, Diamondback, that's kind of how I look at it too. I kind of look at it this way, right? Streaming is kind of like everybody's hanging out in my living room, right? We're hanging out in the living room. We're just having a conversation while we're playing the PlayStation. Kind of. That's how I see streaming. Right? Y'all came over to my house and hanging out in my living room. And we're just having a good time. Now, somewhere down the line, we may actually get multiplayer going where we can actually play together. I'm not afraid to. I remember when 22 dropped, right? We had a multiplayer server going, and we had 16 people on the server with people waiting to get in. They were like, you can't get 20 people to want to play Farm Sim at the same time. And I'm like, oh yeah, watch me. And the funny thing is, this is no lie, right? Hang on a second. All the tractors, I had like all the small tractors, right? And I think we had the base game small tractors, and I think we had 2 medium tractors, and that was it. Everything was small. And the only reason why we had medium tractors was because of the baler. And they were just like, you can't get people to play small track. And we did. It was hilarious. I was like, watch me. Never underestimate the power of jab. All right, we are cheating a little bit here. We're going into this one field, but it does make it easier. I will have to find, I'm gonna have to find another music selection. This was kind of cool. Do you guys have any recommendations? I'm gonna go look into Harris Hill Streams Beats and see if I can find a couple of songs out of his selection that hit the spot just right, and we'll make up one. You use Epidemic? I know you use Epidemic. I know Virtual uses Epidemic. Pretzel Rocks. Here's the funny thing about Pretzel Rocks, right? So when you use Pretzel Rocks, right, it puts a link in chat that tells you what the song's being played. Well, I had Pretzel Rocks and Nightbot, right? Well, Nightbot wouldn't let anybody put links in there. So when it put a link in there, it would Nightbot would yell at the person, right, and time them and threaten to time them out for doing it. Well, because Pretzel Rock was also a moderator, Nightbot could Nightbot would yell at Pretzel Rocks, and Pretzel Rocks would just ignore it because they were both moderators, so they couldn't cancel each other out. And it was hilarious, right? I had people come into my chat and it was like, why are your moderators fighting with each other? and I'm just like, they're not. Nightbot's being a bully and Pretzel Rock doesn't care. Don't hit me. That was way back in my early days. That was back like when I had, I don't know what. I had, oh good Lord. It was right after I turned affiliate, so I had less than 100 people in my community. In fact, I remember the night that I unlocked affiliate on Twitch. one of my friends brought his community in. He kept asking me how close I was. Like, here's the funny thing. I had the hours, right? I had the hours before I had the numbers of followers. And the same thing will probably happen here, right? I will probably have the hours that I need to monetize before I have the amount of people that I need. You know, that's just how things work for me. But he asked me, he's like, how close are you? How close are you? And I was telling him it was hot. And he raided into me one night. And he raided into me, and I think I was like 4 away. And 3 of the people in his community followed me, and he said number 50 was his wife. And he had been saving it so that it would push me over the top. And yeah, that was super cool. And like, I still remember it like it was yesterday. You know, it's funny how some things that you just remember, and it's so impactful. In fact, hang on a second, I'll show you guys something that she made for me. So this thing has been on my back wall, and she made this. It's made out of buttons, right? And that's what she made for me as a gift. A gift after I had unlocked affiliate. And it's back there on the wall above my Giants partner thing. And it's things like that. Like the hat Dale gave me, right? There's just certain things that happen that you don't remember. You need 99 to unlock certain features? What, in YouTube? I think the only two things is, I think it's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And then it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. If there's anything other than that in YouTube, I don't know about it. You know, I'm learning. But if that's the case, I mean, that's the case. But we get there when we get there. I'm not worried about it. Stressing out about things like that, for me, I just rather have people come in and hang out and just chat and have a good time. All the other stuff, it comes in time. It gets here when it gets here. I'm not worried about that. I would rather have a good time while I'm live streaming, have people. How close am I to my? I'm halfway there. I'm half. Yeah. So the first one is it's 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours that lets you monetize when you're live streaming. I think now Faber told me if I'm wrong or right. It lets you do channel memberships. It lets you allow super chats. You know, any monetization while you're live streaming. But then it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to be fully monetized on, you know, to get ad revenue and all the other stuff from your bids. That's my understanding. 401? Oh, okay. So it's 99 to 500. Yeah, there we go. That came after I had already was monetized, so you don't. He's like, I already unlocked it. I don't know. It just happened one day. I just I got a notification that said, hey, look. You know what would be all right? You know what would be cool? It would be cool if I unlocked monetization before I become a Twitch partner. Ooh, which do you think will happen? That's a good question. Which one happens first? Or do they happen at the same time? You're locking 6 for 500? Hey, you'll get there, man. You'll get there. I got faith in you, Benji. Here's my goal. All right, can I be real for a minute? Can I share with you the life of Jab? My goal. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping by the time I go to PAX next year, right? By the time I go to PAX next year, that I unlock monetization, right? And the reason why is so that my YouTube friends, I can be like, we did it, right? You got, you know, the advice, the conversations that we had, you know, wasn't for nothing. And hey, you guys, you know, helped me and, you know, gave me incentive. And man, thanks for the help. Here's where we're at. Question, Jab. If you get monetized over here before partnered on Twitch, would you switch everything to YouTube? That's a, I don't think so. Surfing. It boils down to, hey, good night, Faber. We're about to shut it down here in a little bit anyway. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it, sir. You're amazing. I don't know, Surfing. I really don't know. It's as simple as this. I need to move this. No, not this. This. The problem. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Twitch, right? I've got a lot of friends in Twitch and a huge community in Twitch. Right, we got 5,300. I got over 5,300 followers in Twitch. Right, I have a very decent sized thing on Twitch, and I've got a lot of streamer friends that and stuff like that. And man, that and my music, right? My live stream music on Twitch is epic. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could live stream that long without, you know, without my. That's a hard decision, right? I mean, I don't think I would, but I'm not going to sit there and then someone say, "Oh, you said you wouldn't," and then you did. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't think I would. I could honestly see myself. I could see myself being that one person that has a play button and a purple check mark. Right? I don't know if that. I could see it possibly happening. I don't know if it will. It'd be cool. I don't know. That's so far down the road, Surfing. It makes my head hurt. Hey Dixie, how we doing? Just double duty time and it will happen. How we doing today, Dixie? How you feeling? How's your health doing? I hope everything's good. Move, dang it! Get out the way. No, no, I don't. I don't mind that you asked the question. It's something that I hadn't really thought about. It's just one of those. It's like, I don't know. And I want to be honest. I want to be transparent. Yeah, I don't think so. But you never know, right? That's the other thing. Who knows? Maybe I can figure out how to drag everybody over here. You got what's a DRS? I have no what a I don't know what a DRS is. Is that don't remember slurry? If I figure it out, let you know. I will definitely let you know. Ask. Oh, doctors. You got 2 doctor's appointments tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, it's you know. Ask me in another month or 2, right? It may change. Jazz, y'all will follow me wherever I decide to stream at. You know, David, here's what I know. There are, oh good Lord, it's full. My community, there are people that will follow me no matter what platform I'm on and no matter what game I play. There is a chunk of the people, right? And I get that, and man, I appreciate you guys' loyalty. I really do. I mean, y'all would be okay with me playing Hello Kitty Island, streaming it on Facebook Live, right? And I appreciate it. I really do. But I will tell you this: making decisions is not easy. Right? Because there's a lot of things that I have to take into consideration. There's a lot of things that I take into consideration when I make decisions. Like it was streaming on YouTube live is something that I've been wanting to do for 2 years. Right? And it took me almost quit streaming to be okay with the fact that, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and if people got a problem with it, well, you know, hey, right? 2 words for you: suck it, right? It's just that simple. You know, I'm gonna stop making decisions out of fear, right? I'm gonna make decisions based on what I think makes me giggle. And if it makes me giggle and I have a good time, then it's probably the right thing to do. I don't know if everybody should make their streaming decisions that way, but I've decided that's how I'm going to go about it. Because good Lord knows that all the other decisions that I've made in my lifetime about streaming, I've been told it's the wrong way to do this. I don't know about you guys, but I can tell you right now, every decision I've ever made about live streaming, I've had at least 2 people, sometimes 5, up to 5, tell me that's not how you're supposed to do it. And you know what I told them? I don't care. Watch me. You know, or that's not how you grow. And I'm like, I don't care. This is what I believe, and I did what I believe. Follow your interests, your happiness. That matters. You're not gonna know what you like until you try. That is true. Well, that's kind of like food, right? You got to eat something, and I never understood this. Why do people ask this question? What does it taste like? Put it in your pie hole and find out, right? That's like the stupidest question ever. Well, what does it, here, try this. What does it taste like? I mean, well, wait. I will say this. You want to be real to your followers, they will know if you're not. Oh, yeah. They can smell fake a mile away. Hey, Surfy, you want to hear something funny? A certain person that we both know, and I'll leave it at that, had told me that I needed to quit playing my music on Twitch because it was running people away. Which is the dangest thing I've ever heard in my life, because I get nothing but compliments on my soundtrack on Twitch. And I was just like, really? Nah. Where are we sitting on time? Woo! It's that time. All right, let's get this over to the thing, and then we'll talk for just a second. But yeah, you're right, David. You're better off being the best version of yourself instead of a cheap imitation of someone else. And if you don't like the version of yourself, and you don't think that the version of yourself is not entertaining and stuff like that, then you know what? Improve it, right? Make yourself better. It's okay. Sometimes we're not the best version of ourselves, and we need to stretch, get out of our comfort zone and try to be better, right? That's what life's about, is trying to be better. All right, guys, hang on a second. Let's do this. Let me get the music out of my ears for just a second. All right, let's come over here. All right, guys, I want to say thank you very much for every one of you guys for coming out, hanging out with me. Whether you chatted with me, you didn't chat with me, you just lurked, whatever. Thanks for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. I had a blast, right? We will be back on Tuesday. Also, I have a YouTube video I'm going to be making on the Farm Sim DLC. I'm going to try to get it up by Monday before you guys actually have it. Tomorrow on Twitch, I will be streaming the DLC. So if you got any questions or concerns, you want to see it live, come ask me there. If not, check out the video later this week when I drop it. And like I said, we'll be back here on Tuesday. We're going to pick up right where we left off. We're actually going to look at buying a piece of land. We're going to try to find a piece of land somewhere on the map that we can buy, even if we got to go into debt. All right, guys, y'all have a fantastic thing. And one favor, if you got a person in your life that you haven't talked to in a bit, reach out, contact them, and just simply say this: yo, are you okay? Because you might be the one person that they need to talk to. All right, guys, y'all have a fantastic evening, and I'll catch up with y'all later.